Hey up people, how are you? Oh good. Welcome back to our channel enshuae for some stories. We were listening to the story Last Hot Chocolate that was about two childhood best friends who got separated but now they are going to meet after many years. Let us see how everything went. She was looking all over to find me and I was looking at her, trying to find her in me.
Zoya was on the book table trying to find Roma, looking everywhere, shaking her legs.
An old habit, Zoya. You still do that.
Roma thought to tell her the same. She reached Zoya.
Zoya?
Oh, Roma! Zoya leaned for a hug and Roma extended her hand. It was awkward. And then Roma extended both her hands, gesturing for a hug, and Zoya extended her hand for a handshake. They shook hands at last. Roma didn't say what she thought she would, although she wanted to. But what exactly stopped her? Maybe that she was not able to recognize Zoya. It was not about the face or the way she dressed up. It was something else. It took Roma the whole meeting to carve out that particular else. And either the whole conversation swirled in the question where Roma was constantly looking at her from top till bottom in reverse, or the question got mixed in the meeting. Whatever was the cause, the long meeting didn't have much of an expectation fulfillment incorporated. Roma walked out of the restaurant waving at Zoya. You came too early. I thought that you would take time. Everything was well. Amir asked with doubts.
Yes, absolutely. Everything was fine. You're going to the party?
Yeah, just getting ready. I think you should come when you have come in time. Do you want to come? Roma thought for a few seconds. She roamed all over the home once or twice. Amir was still getting ready for the party, straightening his hair. Roma just prompted, reaching the room.
Okay, I'm coming.
He turned. Oh, that's great. He turned and smiled. Roma starting hurrying up. But why you returned so early? Amir asked curiously. Roma only smiled.
Nothing. Get ready, we are getting late.
I know, but still, why so early? Roma only smiled and left the room. He followed. But why are you smiling? Roma, why are you smiling? At the party, all decorated with lights and people, Roy came and greeted Roma and Amir. Hey! Roy hugged Amir and then Roma. Why are you so late? What happened? I'll be the first one to come. What happened to that, Amir? Amir tried to explain. Roma went to meet her some old friend. She said she would come late and would attend this party, but she came early and took time in being prepared and being ready. I just got late because of her. Although I was just going to leave, she stopped me because she came late. And then I had to wait for her. Roma meddled to defend herself.
Oh, really? You were about to leave when I reached?
Roma said and then told Roy.
Roy, he's lying.
Roy agreed with her. I know. He always takes time and puts the blame on others. He always did this when we were in the college days and still does many times. And you are still doing it. Fine. Stop blaming me. I've been interrupted in between. How was your meeting with your friend, Roma? Roy asked Roma. This is exactly what I'm asking her for so long. But she is only smiling and neglecting. All three loudly.
It was nice.
Roma said, looking at the glass in her hand, moving fingers on the rim. Nice. Only nice. She's not telling anything else. Amir again teased Roma. If she's saying it was nice, then it must be nice. Leave it and come with me. Roy asserted to Amir. Roma, Sia has come and she's there and you can join her. I'm doing this idiotic person with me. Roy said. And don't leave, our party would start up with this one else. You know that. Roy grinned at Roma and they left. Roma stood where they left her, looking at the glass and moving her finger on the rim. Oh, Roma, how long?
Yeah, very long.
And too late. She's gone.
In older days, she used to be late always. And now?
Roma, you have changed a lot.
Oh, yeah? Even you have changed, Zoya. A lot. And I'm very sorry for being late.
No problem.
And the silence was there for long. We both didn't know what to say further. she was more busy with her mobile phone.
Roma hesitated but said slowly, but an enunciate.
In school days, you used to be late.
What? Please come again. What?
Oh, no.
Did you say that I used to be late?
Yes, you used to be late always.
Yes, you're right. And you had to wait for me, and you would always say that. Zoya, centuries passed. Where the hell were you?
And you made some completely ineffective, stupid excuse
Compelling you to stare at me, where I would say, okay, you know it. Now move or we will get late. But I love that now. I just don't do that now.
And I was staring at her. I hope she didn't notice my fading smile, and when she said that, I loved her imperfections and then me frowning at them, but... Roma, come! When did you come?
Sia was calling Roma. Roma walked towards the grove where Sia was standing.
What were you thinking? Oh, hello, hi.
Roma greeted everyone else in the group and then reverted to Sia.
Nothing, I was thinking nothing. Ahmed told me that you went to see some old friend. How was it? Oh, so Ahmed told you also.
Roma said with a smile, but she was actually in the lowest levels of what we call being annoyed. Where you are a little annoyed, adulterated with the feeling of exhaustion and lethargy, of repeating the same sentence once again and expecting the same set of questionnaires which would follow the answer, which in turn makes you even more lethargic and tired, and which you want to avoid.
It was nice. Only nice? Yeah, meeting an old friend, how it is.
Roma tried to smile.
I also met an old friend few months ago. It brought all the memories from the sweet days. We laughed the whole time on the stupid things we used to do. So, you tell something, what you did. But things change.
What do you want?
What?
Food, food? What do you want?
Oh,
choose anything. It's my treat. She smiled and looked through the menu.
I remember how we divided the bill every time, and sometimes when anyone was broke, other one paid with the promise of paying next time with the chocolate as interest. Your dress is beautiful. Roma, are you listening?
Sia asked.
Oh, yes, I am. Even Zoya's dress was beautiful.
Roma instantly said. Sia was surprised.
What are you talking about, Zoya? My friend Zoya. My old friend whom I met today. Okay, Zoya. She never wore dresses. She didn't like them. Actually, she wore but on a few special occasions. She was uncomfortable. But today she was neatly dressed, which she never did before.
Roma was looking at her drink and moving her finger on the rim continuously.
Everyone changes, Roma. Yes, that's right.
Roma agreed, slowly nodding her head. Here is the food, and I'm so hungry.
Do you come here regularly?
Oh yes, I do. And they often offer me discounts, I have blogged about many of their dishes. If you want to come here, take my name. They'll give you discounts.
Of course. You doing something on your phone? Anything important?
No. It's just like the same. I'm just blogging about the food, giving a rating. You also blog, right? I never thought that we would meet this way on a platform, such a platform after so long.
Yes, right. Never thought about it. She was intelligent before, but now she's also clever. The way she talks now has changed. She's over-conceited. Everything about her is ostentatious. Her mannerisms are more flashy. She has shimmers. And my Zoya, was all pastel. I complimented her for her dress and she complimented me back. Earlier, we only made fun of each other, only praising whenever necessary.
I read your last blog. It was very inspiring.
Thank you.
Sia asked,
What is the next going to be about? I think you're thinking about it right now, are you?
Sia seemed very excited. Roma smiled.
I have no idea till now. Let us see.
Roma was rounding her finger on the rim again. Roma started thinking.
It was not that she didn't have pride back then, but it is just that it got mixed with a certain kind of confidence that she was radiating, which was earlier pleasant for me, but now it was repelling and contemptuous. Faith! What I'm thinking. I'm thinking too much, even exaggerating. Roma, have this drink. It is delicious and try this too.
Sia told Roma.
Of course,
said Roma. The food is very delicious. They want to rate it. I'll put that in the blog too.
Me? Rating? No, I can't.
Soya got busy in the phone for a while. Roma was waiting for her to finish, looking all around. Looking around? I just love this place. I've come here for like many times with Rachel.
Rachel?
Oh yes. You have just started following me on the blogs now. Or else you would have known her. Rachel is my friend. We always hang out together. I always post pictures with her. Kind of a best friend, you know.
Best friend.
See these pictures. Beautiful, na? This picture. We went to cafe and here we look, you know.
Our best friend Rachel. Imagine yourself at Roma's place. How would you have felt? Well, see you guys next Sunday. If you are getting any interest in the story, then please subscribe to us. Hit the like button, share it with your friends. If you have missed the last part, then the link is in the description. Tell us anything that you want to say in the comment section. Stay healthy, welly. We are enshuae. Do not forget the name. See ya.